Heyo guys, welcome back. My name is HM and I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic, and if you're new here, thus warm welcomes you. Guys, today we're opening up something that I've been super excited to open for the past couple of days, and that would be this beautiful Diamond 3-pack from Bakugan Legends. This one is the Diamond Gorthion Ultra 3-pack, and honestly, Gorthion's cool, Vilok is cool, but you all know what we want. We want this Leonidas in here. I actually don't have a single Leonidas, and I'm super excited that my first one is a Diamond. I'll probably end up picking up the normal Gorthion 3-pack just for the Heyo Leonidas, because I actually really like the way it looks, but let's go ahead and flip this over and look at the renders. You've got a Darkest Diamond Gorthion. That is such a weird choice. This is one of the second Bakugan that we've had that actually diverts from its normal faction. This is usually native to Heyo, and it's actually in Darkest this time. The first one was Centipod, I believe. It was Heyo instead of Aquos. And then we've got another Vilok. And honestly, I've already seen all the stats of these, so this one isn't going to be too surprising for me. But I picked this up specifically for the Evos. We actually did end up finding another one, so I do have a couple Evos for these now, which is super cool. And then we've got our boy Leonidas, and I'm super excited to open this. So we're going to go ahead and bust into this, check out the Evo cards and the stats of these Bakugan, and see how good they are in decks. But, again, if you are not subscribed and you're watching this video, what are you doing? It's free, and it helps me out a ton. Seriously, guys, if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, please do subscribe. It would mean the world to me. We just hit 630, and we have a huge majority of people that are watching the channel that aren't subscribed. So please, if you want to do me a huge favor, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. It would help us continue to unbox things or upgrade our camera equipment or the lighting. The lighting's gotten a lot better. I've actually really enjoyed making this stuff look a little bit better. I also could pick up new paints for new custom paints. That's kind of why I haven't actually done any custom paints here in a while, because paints, good paints, are kind of expensive. So that'll probably be a later thing, but that is something that I do want to continue to upgrade. But anyway, guys, I can rant about that forever. Thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe. Let's get into this 3-pack. Alright, I got everything open. I'm going to save you guys the trouble of watching me struggle to open a box and get right into the stuff that you want to see. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the... we have another rule book. We've already looked at that before. We've got the cores. Wow, I thought I was one core short here for a minute. So we've got... Let me get this focused for you guys. A minus 300 shield. A plus 200 shield. Wow, they're really skipping out on cores this time. Minus 500. 150 and 4, so something for damage route. 150 in 1 and 150 in 2. So, honestly, really not the best cores. You could probably get a bunch more. So, then we've got the checklist. We've already seen the checklist, so we're going to skip over that too. That's a weird code right there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. The Gate Trainer. It's an Arcleon. We've seen this one quite a bit, so we'll put this off to the side as well. And we will look at the character cards first, and we will review the Bakugan, whatever the card is. So, the first one up is Vilok. So we've got Earless Vilok, 603 with a Flaming Fist and a Green Fist. And if you land on a Flaming Fist, you add a core. Okay, interesting. So, 850, and then you add another core, so a 650? You could be putting yourself at, what is that, 1500? The math will be up on the screen. Yeah, I mean, honestly, not terrible. I don't think it's that bad. Wow, okay. I was expecting this to be a lot lower. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the figure. I'm actually really digging this new Aurelus too. Look at this orange on here. I'm actually a really big fan of the little orange highlights, but honestly, the Vilok looks very similar to what it did previously. And boom, there we go. Yeah, honestly, not much has really changed with it. So if you missed out on it on the first run of it, I guess this is a good way to pick it up. It looks good. I see why people like Vilok. I'm not super huge on Vilok, but I like how much definition that the heads have. They're not like super flat like Nilius, the original Nilius is. You can kind of see what's going on. I almost wish these like bent forward a little bit more though, but they did what they could with the ball form, and I'm actually kind of impressed. So I've got another Vilok for the collection. And let's see if we can find its Diamond Evo. Yep, here we go. And the Diamond Evo is a 4-cost, 1106. Same deal. Honestly, that's a pretty substantial buff. So now you would be hitting 1350 when you land on the Fire Fist, and then you can add another core. So this is this hitting 2000? Wow. You know what? That is not bad. That is not bad. Okay. I was expecting this to be much worse. I'd run this. I mean, it is Aurelus. You have to consider that. So 2009 damage. Hey, you know what? This gets my seal of approval. I think this could work if you really wanted it to, and you like Vilock. This is definitely a way to play it. I actually have the original, but I don't have it on me like handy. So I don't know how much better this is than the original, but I like this. This is cool. Okay, neat. Vilock, you're all right. You're all right, Vilock. All right, next up, we will look at... We're going to save Leonidas for last. Let's find out. Yep, of course. So we have Ultra Gorthion, and I gotta say, 1,000 B power in 2. So we've got another Darkest Platinum Blitzfox and Darkest Platinum Sectonoid situation here. But the kicker with Gorthion is it is a very, very consistent double core Bakugan. So this thing gets a leg up on a lot of the Evolutions Bakugan that have platinum bodies and they're kind of goofy. 1,000 B power, you land on a plus 400 shield. This is hitting 1,400, so it's okay. It's not the best, but if you land on the 650 magic shield, this is 1,650, and you've always got to consider the highest buffs that you can get. And I actually really like this, so this is a good guy just to throw on any team. Let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. And I gotta say, he actually looks really good. The amount of black paint and the, oh my gosh, the gold faction symbol pops so much. Let's get this closed in ball form. I actually want to see this monkey closed. Bakubread actually recently did a short on this and was showing off its double coring potential, and Gorthion has always been a relatively good double coring Bakugan, and it looks like it's still got the same issue it had from Battle Planet, where its head doesn't go down all the way because its body doesn't lock in completely properly. So that's something you have to be wary of. But if you go for the trusty side spin method, let's see if I can actually get this to work. If you side spin this with the flick of your thumb, let me get this focus for you guys. Man, his head sticks up a lot, though. Can you see that? Look at how much he's looking at you guys. He's looking. So if you side spin this, this can usually pop up and land on another core. Sometimes it'll flop over, but this dude this dude is really consistent at double coring. So Gorthion's already got a leg up on the competition if you want to run it. So honestly, not bad. Let's take a look at the Diamond Evo. We've got Ultra Gorthion, another 4 cost, and 1,205. Okay, Gorthion might be a little bit worse because he doesn't do anything in the moment of the battle, which is really unfortunate. So when you win a battle, you remove the opponent's Baku Core. Now, I'm not sure if you can remove a Baku Core from any Bakugan on the enemy team, but honestly, I get that it's for core control, but I'm not super big on winning to remove a core, because it's not doing anything for you in the moment, which is really unfortunate. So unfortunately, I gotta say I would probably pass on Diamond Gorthion just for the sake of its raw beat power. If you hit a 650 magic shield, this is hitting, what is that, 1850? So again, it is a big risk, but I mean, you can make it work. If it double cores, then you're well off, and it's a permanent buff when you evolve. So there you go. I mean, just be careful when you run this. I would highly recommend that you choose some other options if you can, but honestly, I gotta say, he's not that bad. The thing that makes him good is he has 1,000 base B power, so he is good right out of the gate. Alright, you know what? I take it back. He gets a thumbs up. I think this whole pack is actually pretty solid. But as for the star of our show, let's go ahead and get everything back here. Sorry, I know this is a very windy, lengthy video, but I want to make sure I go into these in depth a little bit before I make the shorts for each and every one of these. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for the support on the shorts. It means a lot to me. We've been growing so much, and I honestly just can't believe it. Okay, let's check this out. I gotta put this down here. Hold on. We're almost there. And for our last boy, we've got Leonidas. Another 1,000 B power monster. It's also got the Victor remove a core thing, which I'm not huge on. So we're pretty much in the same position we were with Gorthion. But I really like Leonidas. And this artwork looks really cool. Let me see if I can darken this a little bit. There we go. It holds a magic shield and a green fist, so if you land on the magic shield, 1,650. And then let's go ahead and actually look at him while we look at this Evo card here. So, when you evolve him, he goes up to 1300. Land on the Magic Shield, 1950. Not bad. But it gets a built-in reroll. I like that. 1950. If this can double core, then, I mean, you're looking at a pretty substantial number. Oh, he looks so cool. Oh, he looks so cool. Hold on. Let's get him up closer to the camera. I did not realize this horn was manual. How do I get this out of here without damaging it? Is there a little knob? Little nub? Oh, come on, buddy. Hold on. I might have to do a jump cut to get this out. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Sorry. I love the silver on him. His teeth look so mean, too. I don't know if I'm feeling the orange teeth. But wow. I can see why people like Leonidas. So cool that they gave him a diamond. The Spin Master, seriously, props. You guys are listening to the people that really love the legacy kind of stuff. And you brought Leonidas back. He looks cooler than ever, and now he's got a diamond. So, I mean, I can't speak for people saying it's cooler than the original, because honestly, the original one is really cool too. But I really like this. I think he is very different looking. I like how mean he looks. I love this Bakugan. It's so cool. And he's relatively easy to close. If I don't mess it up, I'm really hoping I don't mess this up right now, because that'd be really, really funny. Alright, I was right. But he's got a super, super sick ball form. Look at all the silver. So cool. I'm so glad to finally have Leonidas. We gotta pick up the Chaos one in the future. But yeah, guys, I would recommend this. I mean, it's a 4 cost, but gotta consider, once it's evolved, 1950 every time you land on a Magic Shield. That's really hard to beat. And even if an opponent takes away your Baku Core, still 1300. And you get a reroll. You could miss. I know it's gonna sound funny. You can miss intentionally and let your opponent stand, and then you can reroll. Huh? Yeah, it kind of has its own counter. So seriously, guys, this Bakugan is pretty awesome. Highly recommend picking up this 3-pack. Gosh, this is so freaking cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I would highly recommend this pack. A lot of the Bakugan in here are very solid. I don't know if the Evos are considered to be super good. I actually think Vilok is way better than I thought it was going to be. So, seriously, if you want a good Vilok, this is a good pack for it. If you want a good Gorthion, I'd probably say this is a pretty decent pack for it. I don't think it's terrible. And then Leonidas, I still think is great, because if you land on a Magic Shield, you're just hitting 1950, and that is really good on its own. So, and it's got a built-in reroll. So seriously, guys, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to become one with the Swarm, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and it is a huge help. You guys, I'm sure you guys already know. I've told you plenty of times. I really do appreciate it. But guys, anyway, that's going to do it for me, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.